Great, so hi June, today we're at the fire station and fire stations are just so important around the world. I researched, even in Hydra, which is like the shirt I'm wearing today, there's no buses or like cars or anything. It's remote island of Greece, but there are still fire stations.
Nice, yeah. So, they're all over. They've been around for many years, as early as the Roman times. That's when they first started using some of the fire stations around, like people trying to put out fires with buckets back in the day.
Very original.
Yeah.
But so you're a paramedic firefighter, right? And it's almost like a duo duty.
It is. So I do the firefighter job and I do a paramedic job. So my job as a firefighter is to help put out the fire, and as a paramedic I help out people that are sick. So whenever you are not feeling well, you have a fever, you broke your leg or anything like that, I can come give you some medicine to help make you feel better, and then the ambulance comes and takes you to the hospital.
Wow. So what's your favorite part of being a paramedic firefighter?
My favorite part of being a firefighter is helping out those that are in need. Like, I saw them come in the middle of the night to help my grandparents out when we needed them their help, and I was starstruck by what they did. They helped my grandma feel better. By the time the ambulance got there, my grandma was feeling a lot better. So it's like, if they did that for my grandparents, I want to do that for someone else's grandparents.
That's amazing. I know you can't do it without these.
No, these are our engines. So this is our engine, what we call a Type 1 engine, and it's the big red engine that you see driving everywhere. It has a pump, so you're able to spray water and help out people, but I think of it as a big toolbox because we have a lot of tools in it. And then this station, we have another engine. We call this one the Brush Patrol, and it's a Type 6 engine, and it looks like a big monster truck.
It does, yeah.
And it helps carry tools, and it has the 4-wheel capability, so when we go up in the hills, we could go up the mountain and not worry about sliding or anything like that. But it is a big toolbox, and I love the tools we have in it. And there's a bunch of different tools for different reasons. Like, we have the hose, obviously, but then we also carry extinguishers in case we need extinguishers. We have equipment for EMS calls, so like when as a paramedic I might need to give you medications. If you follow me, I'll show you where some of that stuff is at.
Cool.
This is my favorite part of it though, the bell.
Oh, there's an eagle on it too.
Yeah. But if you come here and see, we have a bunch of tools, a bunch of hose here.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is where we keep some of our tools, so the equipment we wear. So we have a bunch of different tools to help us out in the wildland area, which is the hills and stuff. We had to rake some of the stuff up, dig it down to the dirt so there's no stuff that could burn, so we can stop the fire from spreading.
Wow.
This right here will help us out so we're not getting all the smoke inside, so it'll take it out of the station. But here we have a bunch of extinguishers.
Well, that's huge.
Yeah, so it's like the ones that you see at school or at home, but they help us put out fires, and there's different ones for different things. Like, there's some that are carbon dioxide, which we use in the electrical area so we don't damage the electrical stuff. And then there's other ones that are for kitchen fires, so we make sure the grease and stuff like that, or others for metal. So there's different types of extinguishers we use for different types of fires.
Wow.
We have tools to help us get into different places. We sometimes have to go through gates, so we'll use our tools. And they're battery powered, so we can carry them with us everywhere we go. This is the most common tools we use here.
Whoa.
This will help me do almost anything I need to do, whether it's go through a fence, open a door, or anything like that. These are the two tools I usually carry with me, my favorite ones. I could do just about anything with them.
Wow. They sure look very useful. Very strong too.
They are, and they can be kind of heavy. With all our equipment on, our oxygen tank, our equipment we carry, our turnouts, we add an extra 70 pounds. So we had to make sure we're working out and stuff like that all the time. So
it is really like a toolbox.
It
There's
really
so many
is.
compartments. Whoa.
So this is our EMS equipment, which will we use when we go to medical calls. So what you see in the doctors when they connect you to the monitor, this is our monitor right here. So I'll use the patches here with some stickers to put them on you. And right here we'll be able to see your heart rhythm. We'll check your blood pressure, your oxygen levels. So I'll be able to check you out like they do at the hospital.
Wow.
And then we have what we call our drug box, which is our medicines to help you feel better.
Whoa, so that's a lot.
It is a lot. And I have to make sure I know everything we have and make sure it's all good to make sure you get better. So like if you break your leg, I'll give you medicine for pain. If you are having trouble breathing, I'll help you breathe. Whatever the occasion, if you're having a heart attack, we'll give you medicine for that. So we try to prepare for everything.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great.
Is there anything else I could show you at the moment?
Ooh, what about the clothes?
Oh, the clothes. So the clothes I have is over here because I ride on this one over here. Like I said, this is another one that's pretty similar, but these are the clothes that I have. So right now I have the time to put it on, but our goal is always to put all this equipment on in under a minute.
Under a minute?
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, we try to be quick because we know that we need to be there quickly to help you out to make sure you're feeling better or to save you if you need to be saved. This is a hood we use. It'll help protect us, our ears. So, the helmet.
Whoa.
This is our oxygen tank. And in here I have my mask. So this mask, I'll take off my helmet, I'll lower my hood and put this on. So when you see me, you'll be seeing me like this.
Oh.
And it can be kind of scary. I understand it's scary, but we are there to help. So if you see someone wearing all this, don't run from them. Try to go towards them, they'll help you get out of the fire.
Yeah, that's awesome. And usually, like, how do you guys get the alert that there is a fire?
So there is an alarm system that goes off. It'll go throughout the whole station, all the lights will turn on, and it would announce station 28, because that's the station we're at today, and it'll give us information on what's going on, like smoke investigation, or there's a fire, multiple people have been calling, or a vehicle accident, or someone fell, or someone's feeling sick with a fever. They give us, like, as 911 takes the call, they'll tell us a little bit of information, and then they'll give it to us so we can start going.
Cool. So what if you guys have two cases or two or more cases at the same time? Do you guys just multitask?
No, so this engine goes with this engine. So there's 4 people at a station normally, but some stations have a truck and they'll have 8 people. They'll have more people. But for the most part, these two stay together. So there's 1 paramedic, 2 drivers, and a captain. So one drives this one drives this one. The captain's over here. He's leading us to where we have to go, and then the paramedic will be over here helping the other engineer go to where we have to go, getting ready, whatever we have to do. But if there's another call in the same area, there's multiple stations. San Jose has 34 stations in here. Yeah. So they're spread all over the city, and they'll help us out. So sometimes they'll come down here and help us out. Sometimes we have to go to their area and help them out. So there's always someone coming. It may take a little bit longer because they have to drive a little further, but there's always someone coming to help you out.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah. Also, I want to ask you a little question, might seem a bit silly, but usually in the movies, like, you know how like there's a pole? Yes. Do you guys actually slide down that pole? Or is it just...
So this station does not have a pole, but there's other stations that do, and people do go down the poles all the time.
Oh. Yeah. So it's just faster than the stairs, right?
It is faster than the stairs, because you could be upstairs sleeping, right, in the middle of the night, and instead of going all the way down the stairs, sometimes you have to go through the kitchen to get to the area where the engines are at. But usually in those stations, the rooms are right above, so you can just go from the pole, come right down.
Wow.
Yeah, and you're already there.
That sounds fun.
I would show you, but unfortunately this station's only one story, so there's nowhere to go upstairs to go down the pole.
Well, you know, more convenient that way too.
It can be.
And also, usually there's like ladders on top of the fire engines, right?
Yes, so this one we have them hidden. So some engines are built a little differently. This one we have different ladders right here.
Oh, wow.
So this is a 24-foot ladder, and we'll use this to go up on the roof of buildings, and we'll climb up, and then we have different size ladders for different occasions.
Wow.
This is a smaller ladder. We'll use this one. This one folds, and we'll use this one to go up, like inside the house. Sometimes they have an area to go up to the attic. We'll use this one to go up there.
Whoa.
And so we'll climb up. Yeah.
And do you have a special type of ladder that rescues cats from trees?
So we'll have different ladders, different sizes. It just depends on how high the tree is. Sometimes we might be needing a short ladder, sometimes we might be needing a tall ladder, but any ladder could be used to help out anybody in need, whether it's a cat or a human.
Wow, this is amazing. The fact that you can remember all of these apparatuses, these tools.
It's a lot of work, it's a long process, but it's very rewarding once you figure it all out and know how to use all your tools, because you never know what tool you'll use. Some jobs you might need one, some you need another. Sometimes you got to be creative.
Indeed, put things together, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now that we know what firefighters and paramedic firefighters do during a fire, it's time to discuss how we can react safely during a fire, like when the smoke alarm goes off.
So like I said, this could be kind of scary, but if you do see someone wearing this stuff, they're trying to help you out. They'll usually say they're firefighters, and they'll try to help you get out of the house. But if you're at a house and the alarm's going off, the best thing to do is try to get everybody out of the house, meet up in one general area, whether it's the front of the house or the neighbor's house, something like that, where your family can get together and make sure everybody's safe. So first thing you want to do, if there's smoke, you want to get down low to the ground, because you don't want to get the smoke. The smoke stays up high. So you want to get down, you want to crawl out if you can, and just crawl.
Just crawl?
Yeah, just crawl and go out to the front door until you're able to see and go out. If you happen to be on fire, like you catch on fire, like let's say your sweater catches on fire, right? Yeah, the best thing you're going to want to do is stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll?
Yeah. So if you're standing up, you're going to want to get down to the ground, go down. I like to cover my face just in case, and then just roll over and roll backwards. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
It'll help put out the fire, and then that way you could go get some help.
Cool.
And then the most important thing to remember is what number to dial. Some people forget it because they're nervous, but the number is 3 digits, 911.
911.
That's the number you want to call, and you could ask for help there. Any other questions?
No other questions. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And remember, firefighters are there to help you out in whatever you need. So if you ever need any help, just call 911 and we can come out and help you out.
It's such an honorable job.
It's such a fun and honorable job.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, June. It was
welcome.
Wonderful touring this whole place with you. I learned definitely a lot of stuff.
You're welcome. I hope you remember this stuff because it's very important, and maybe it can help you save your life one day.
Yeah. Well, thank you for taking the time for me to interview you. It was a wonderful interview. Shall we high five?
High five.
Woo! Perfect.